Hello and welcome to Denny's No Reservations. My name is Sam Two Slap or NG Two Slap. And I'd love to welcome you to our new program here at the Low Budget LCS called Denny's No Reservations. This program, again, if you didn't see the first episode, is about building a bridge between the community of players we have who may not really talk to each other in community chat or in the game because they are high elo players playing in LCS division or CEO division, while some players are playing in economy or commercial. Now, so with that way, you guys can get to know each other. Play. Maybe you guys had the same origins with playing games, and hopefully you get to know each other and become friends with people you thought you want to be friends with. Today, I'm actually joined by Praetor from Big Dig Flex. He's one of the co-captains and kind of co-owner.
Yeah, I'm Praetor Zach, or better known as Zach. People just call me Zach. My real name is basically. This is my cat Ari, who is probably going to be here for the whole time. Yes, she's named after the League of Legends character.
Okay.
Very sweet.
She looks adorable though. So
Yeah, she all she ever wants to do is sit in the same room as me. It's great.
well, that's what I hear about cats. They like to just sit by their owners and just stay there.
That's
So
why I got the seat for her.
all right. Now, Zach, tell me a little bit about your gaming background from like when you first started playing games to where we are now.
Yeah, well, I played games ever since I was a very little kid. First game I ever played was a game called Dune 2000. It was a real-time strategy game.
Yes.
Played a bunch of games, mostly Godview games, which is what League is. Played a lot of StarCraft, got very, very good at StarCraft. My cousin and I hit basically the highest ranks in 2v2 that we possibly could. Very high win rates. I nearly hit Masters in StarCraft. Then a friend invited me to play League in like 2012, and I've kind of played that game ever since. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
You said you had a friend bringing you into League, and that's what got you into it. Have you always played the same position since you started playing League, or have you
oh
been
no.
jumping around?
I played all sorts of different positions. I played my first champion that I ever bought was Heimerdinger, and I did level 0 to 30 with Hecarim and Shaco in the jungle. My first season, I played basically every champion in the game at least once, but a lot of Olaf top, Kassadin for 2 seasons in the mid lane. I played on my competitive roster in college for 2 or 3 years as jungle and as top. And after that, I played Camille for a while, which is my favorite champion in the game. And for the past 3 years, I've been a mid laner. I'm pretty much planning on staying there.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. Now, what got you interested into competitive play and LBLCS as a whole?
I've always been really, really interested in esports. Esports has been probably my second biggest hobby next to concerts my whole life. I grew up when I was like 8 watching Korean VODs of StarCraft, just that. So just being really interested in competitive my whole life. And then obviously playing collegiate in college. And I saw one of David's videos on YouTube, as I'm sure many other people did that have popularized, that have gotten people into this league, and decided, hey, what the hell, I'll join it with a couple of my friends. And first season I was in here, I formed the team, Team Secret Lair, and played as top lane because we couldn't find a top laner.
I know that struggle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's It's really fun. I am actually on a little bit of a break from solo queue right now, which is weird for me, but I've been enjoying doing the competitive thing a little bit more.
We all deserve a break from solo queue. It's too toxic in there.
Yeah, I play with chat off. I can't play with chat on.
Oh, I just love
killing.
watching the toxic. I don't participate in it, but
Yeah.
hey, it's fun to watch.
Mhm.
So, you've been in LBLCS since you said season 13 of LBLCS.
Yep, season 13.
Okay, how's your experience been as a player in
Well,
LBLCS?
I've made the All-Star roster every time, so it's been pretty good.
Okay.
Made All-Star my first split as top laner, first team All-Pro, uh, second team All-Pro in mid lane, second to Blue Card Hype, who is a damn good guy. That I was really did a good job. I think they ended up winning. I think Coffee House, right?
Coffee? I think you're talking about last season.
Yeah, last season.
Past champions. Coffee House did win executive.
Yeah.
So,
That was the league I was in last split.
okay. Now, your current season, how is that going for you? Are you guys winning or
We're 2-0.
you're 2-0?
We're stomping. Yeah.
You're stomping it.
We had a really, really crazy series against a horrible human being for not remembering their name.
No, that doesn't make you a terrible human. There's too many people to remember, so.
Yeah. Boolin Boys.
Boolin
Boolin
Boys.
Boys was really scary. We had our first week versus What the Bread. That was... They played well, but I don't think they quite had their macro under control, and just kind of 2-0'd them, as most people did in week 1 in CEO. And then Boolin Boys were some banger games. I think that is the craziest best of 3 series I have played in the entirety of LVLCS.
Alright.
So, yeah. But we did end up winning. I don't. We should not have won game 1, but we did. So
Okay.
That was pretty great.
Now, since you've been here since season 13, you've seen a variety of the changes in the rules and stuff LBLCS has done. Are there any changes you would recommend to staff members that, if you could be like, this needs to change so that way everyone has more fun?
Well, I'm selfish. My rule would change back away from Fearless because my pool is a little bit limited. But that's why I partially can't play as much solo queue as I do, because I have to keep up a bunch more champions. But I understand everyone likes Fearless, so that probably would not be a good idea. That'd be my selfish suggestion. But,
That's your selfish suggestion.
Yeah, but don't do that. I think people like Fearless more.
Yeah, I think we had it was definitely over 50% of the people last season who submitted the feedback forms put in they want Fearless, because that's what the pro scene is doing right now. So they're like, we should be doing it too. And it's like, it hurts the people who have limited pools. Like you and myself as a support hooker main. I'm very limited on who I can actually play and play at a decent level. So, now, you being part of Big Dig Flex, has there ever been... Do you know how Big Dig Flex got started overall, or...
I know it was a couple of friends. Murloc Mancer and Pierg were pretty much the main people who started it. I don't know a whole lot of details, but I know a lot of the people who are on the team in Season 13 know each other.
Okay.
And they just join the league, have fun. I think they found out through it the same way I did, through David, because Pierg is a big 100 Thieves fan. I'm a big Team Liquid fan. There's a little bit of a rivalry there. But I remember we played versus them week 1 or 2, and just talking with Kiriga's the captain of that team. I really, really had a good time with him and enjoyed talking to him. So I knew at the end of that split, if my team wasn't going to continue, I'd want to join.
Okay. Now, do you know if they have any future plans of like expanding Big Dick Flex into like higher league, more different leagues, or even make an NACL team?
I don't know.
Or is that more
I
of
don't
a
know how much
perk
we're gonna
question?
expand. We kind of got our own little thing going on, and we've got we got the people that we got, and we like to retain people on the team.
Okay.
Don't really like to. Um, I put feelers out there to be a coach for other organizations in addition to this. I didn't get any responses back of people being interested necessarily. I guess like what I was expecting out of the team, but I mean, at the end of the day, that it is what it is.
I gotcha.
I
Okay.
would be open to expanding myself, but it is a lot of work.
Yes, it is. Now, since you've started playing in LBLCS, has there ever been like a favorite matchup you've had against like a certain player or certain team in previous seasons or this current season that you're looking forward to playing?
I mean, I really thought Coffee House and Mies and Sons was great. And I do genuinely have to really shout out What the Bread, because we played versus them last split and this split, and they're like really cool guys. Like, they are incredibly flexible with their schedule. They're nice guys to talk to, and they're fun in the game. So, I would say in terms of fun, What the Bread has been my favorite team to interact with. But an individual player would definitely be Blue Card Hype. I mentioned him before. He beat me for MVP last time when I thought I was really going to be able to potentially get it, but he 100% did deserve it over me. And I was even saying if he doesn't get it over me, it's screwed, because he's so good. I don't know how he's so good at so many different champions. So if I had to shout at a player, it'd be Blue Card Hype, and a team, it'd be Red.
Okay. Now, in your response form, I saw you mentioned WTL. What is WTL?
WTL is the coaching program I'm a part of.
Okay.
It is, if you're familiar at all with Coach Curtis, he actually, WTL sponsored the low budget LCS. They gave people a discount to join the programs if they want to. I was a platinum level player for 10 years or something like that, all the way up until 2022. The beginning of 2022 or 2023. Yeah, beginning of 23, I joined WTL, which at the time was the Mid Lane Academy. And within 6 months of joining the program, I hit Masters for the first time. I was not a Masters player then. It took me another 2 years to pretty consistently become a Masters player, but it's a really, really amazing program, and the bang for your buck is really good. And I love the community, and it really reinvigorated my curiosity and love for the game, because I was about ready to quit League before I did that, because I was a little frustrated not hitting Diamond. What do you know? Within a couple months, I hit Masters. So, and now if I'm not in D2 or D1, it's like a tragedy. So, yeah, it is a very good program. It helped me a lot. Helped me learn a lot of things in real life too. It taught me how to learn, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Now, I heard you say earlier, you like to go to concerts. Is there anything else you like to do during like the off season of LBLCS besides concerts, or is it just pretty much League of Legends and concerts?
Well, I go to a concert every month. I've been to probably about 150 shows. I have a whole Excel spreadsheet of every concert I've ever been to. I've seen one band like 8 or 9 times, but It's a lot of that, and a lot of local shows as well. But besides that, I play Magic the Gathering. I hang out with my cats, my longboard. Um, play D&D. I'm a DM in a D&D campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I also golf. Golf is fun.
You golf?
Yeah, I golf.
I would not have taken you as a golfer.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people I would think are golfers in the LBLCS, and it's just like there's certain people I'm like, there's no way that person's a golfer when I see them typing in the LBLCS.
I picked it up professionally. Like, my boss told me, it's like, if you pick up golf, you can get like a week off, quote unquote, every year. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna take that up.
Okay.
And then on my first practice round, like, just so I'm not like a complete idiot, I chipped it in on the first hole from 60 yards away or 60 feet away or something like that. And I was hooked from then on. I'm no good. My handicap is like 20, but you know.
Hey, we're about in the same boat then.
Yeah.
Because I suck.
Yeah, I'm not good. But I don't lose many balls. I'm pretty accurate. I don't lose many balls, but my putting is horrible, and I cannot hit the ball very far, especially for my height.
Yeah, I have the same issue. I can't hit very far, but I also have a nasty hook also, and it just.
Oh, you have a hook, not a slice?
Yeah, I have a hook.
Not a slice.
I have.
How did you pull that off?
I have no idea. I've been playing golf since middle school, so you're talking almost 20 years ago. And every time I've played, it's always a hook. It's never a slice, and it's like
Change that into a baby fade.
I do it, but so I've lost a lot of balls before, but I had a similar experience to like you with I was probably 80 yards out, and I chipped in from 80 yards out from the fairway, and the people I was playing with, we thought it all went over the green and past the hole.
Nope, it was in.
And we're all looking behind the green like, where is it? And someone's like, go check the hole. So I went check the hole. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You had to buy one around, didn't you? Because that's almost a hole in one on a par 3 from 80 yards away. I mean, you had like 20.
It was a par 4, and I got par on it because of that chipping. So.
Yeah.
But. All right. Is there any questions for me, or do you have any final words to say to anyone out there who's listening?
I'm just excited to 7-0.
You're excited to 7-0? You're calling your shot? all I'm saying is you're lucky you're not an executive this season. My team Juggernauts would beat you.
Yeah.
So
you guys gotta start throwing some more bans my way. I mean, I'm the highest pointed player, and I haven't gotten banned that much. I mean, that's why we're 2-0, right?
I mean, it makes sense. So you heard it here. If you play against Big Dick Flex, ban Zach's pool. And he did say earlier he has a very limited pool. So,
I'm
just
spouting out my weaknesses here.
He is spitting out his weaknesses, so.
Or is it a trick?
It could be a trick. I don't know. You could say whatever you want. You could say it's a trick and not be a trick. And you could say it's real and it's a trick. But
you'll never know.
They'll never know until you actually play in game against them.
Yeah, and then it's too late.
Then it's too late. Alright, everyone. This was Sammy 2 Slap and Praetor Zax. And we would like to thank you again for joining us here on this episode of Denny's No Reservations. If you would love to join us and be like Zax and spout your weaknesses, talk about your previous gaming history or anything you like to do for fun in general, there is a form in the LBLCS content page, and I will reach out to you and try to schedule an interview more ahead time than I did with Zax here.
You gave me a whole 10 minutes. That was great.
All right. Any final words?
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Right.
LCS. You, everyone is doing a fantastic job. Very fun.
Thank you guys again, and have a good night.